The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. Well, guys, Jalen Green grew up in Fresno, California, and in high school tournaments, he said, quote, nobody knew where Fresno was or how hard it is. They think it's some nice little city, but really it's not. It's crazy out there. But my support system kept me from trouble and just locked in. Brian?
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. Well, Clark, the season is still young, but for front offices, GMs, what are they looking for at this point of the year?
I tell you what, that job never ends. It doesn't let up, and that's one reason I'm glad I'm in this seat versus running a team, because you're always on evaluating your team. But at this juncture, you just want to kind of see how all the pieces fit, because before you know it, it might be time to tweak your roster.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Jae'Sean Tate out there with Alperen Sengun. And it's Gordon in at the small forward. And for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Terrence Ross is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Bamba in at the center spot. Now here's Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green for 3. The rebound by Bamba. Gordon against Fultz. Outside Ross. Bamba inside. Defended by Sengun. Bamba misses. And here's Houston. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Now here's Wagner, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Fultz against Porter. Pass to Banchero. Ross for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Back to Porter. Gordon on the wing. Defended by Wagner. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you oftentimes hear about players at peace with their game. Well, that is Eric Gordon, a knockdown shooter with physicality. Plenty of room for that in today's NBA.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Gordon, the 7th pick back in 2008, Grant. Never quite an all-star, but he's been an impact player at times in his career.
Well, you know, I mean, he's been a key contributor to some quality teams. And when his shot gets going, you can be in trouble.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
Now here's Wagner. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Back to Fultz. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Tate passes to Porter. Now here's Green. Right side Tate. 5 on the clock. Here's Sengun. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bamba. Just 2 to shoot.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Banchero. He's covered by Tate. Wagner on the wing. Outside Ross. The 3. That shot missing. And it's Houston the other way. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Wagner finds Bamba. Ross for three. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jalen Green. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Porter against Fultz. Fires the three. Sinks it from distance.
You know, it's one thing to have a nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free outside the arc for your shot. Has a soft, delicate stroke, does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers nicely.
He got a piece of it. Wagner inside. Gordon's on him. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist by Ross.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. Back to Porter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A flat-out bucket getter. Porter Jr. is a scorer who will hurt you all over the floor.
And here's Fultz. Mama, pass to Fultz. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Green. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
When it comes to Jalen Green now, it's obvious he can score. That's a given. But he's also a remarkable athlete. And his vertical really jumps out at you, if you will.
And he makes both free throws. Man, some of the dunks we see from Green, the throwdowns are just insane.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, this young fella has a bright future ahead of him. He's got confidence. He obviously is a tremendous athlete. He looks like he's got the work ethic that's going to allow him to realize his potential.
6 to shoot. Ross for 3. Can't hit that one. And Houston the other way now.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Gordon outside. Şengün finds Porter. Pulls it from the top of the key. Gordon can't hit. Orlando leading. Pass to Wagner. Now Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Boy, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Porter with it. Pass to Tate. Intercepted. Fultz against Gordon. They get it back. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Marjanovic checked in for Şengün. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, BA. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Now here's Fultz. He has 6. Count the basket.
Hey, somehow, some way, this guy makes these tough physical baskets and just drops your jaw with the way he does it.
Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
And the free throw, no good.
For Orlando, the 2021 trade deadline marked a turn to a new direction. I mean, the Magic trading away Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Nikola Vucevic indicated they were clearly going another way.
Now here's Porter, and his scoring average impressive, putting up 17 a game. The Rockets with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Isaac. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, with those 2021 Magic deals, what do you think of hitting the reset button, Clark?
You know, B.A., I like it. I think it was time. That group had not quite made the progress that was expected, and at some point, you got to determine whether you're better off changing course or going with the status quo. So I like the moves they made. A youth movement in Orlando shows promise going forward.
Now here's Fultz. Give him 8. Just 5 to shoot.
Hey, I tell you what, I like the fact that Markelle Fultz is not afraid of contact. He doesn't mind getting roughed up. He's going up with his shot. He plays through that contact nicely.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
And he drops the first.
And, you know, when Fultz is healthy now, he's a valuable part of this rotation. We've seen him make big strides lately.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Christopher. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Christopher. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Now here's Anthony. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Christopher misses. The Magic have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Outside Fultz. Back to Anthony. Puts it up from 15. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. And now it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407. to the court. It's time to get loud for your 407 dance team. Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Here's Garuba. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Matthews. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, Garuba with the bucket.
You don't necessarily expect him to fire it from that far away, but he drills it.
Isaac with it. He's guarded by Martin. The fadeaway. Isaac's shot is off.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Down low, Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Another three from Houston.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Anthony outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Carter inside. The Rockets pull it in. To the middle. Here's Garuba. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 5 points in the game.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Outside Fultz. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Pass to Garuba. Here's Christopher. Lets the three fly. That one no good. Oh, nice D from Fultz. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Isaac against Martin. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Christopher. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the basket is good.
I did not see that crossover coming. Neither did the defender, for that matter.
Pass to Akiki. And here's Isaac. Anthony, the pass to Carter. Garuba with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Carter, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Carter Jr. has a big body inside and uses his physical advantage as well to draw fouls.
Junior at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Carter.
You know, both of Wendell Carter Jr.'s parents played basketball at a really high level. And you know what I like to say? You cannot run away from the DNA. And I think you see that DNA of his parents in his game.
No good on the second free throw. From deep. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Back after this.
Here they come, fans. George.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Boban Marjanovic out there with Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Gordon in at the 3. Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Here's Bamba. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You know, for a big man, Bamba does a nice job stretching the floor. I mean, he's capable from the mid-range and can go out to the three-point line, too.
Here's Marjanovic. Covered by Bamba. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Green's got 7 points.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Back to Anthony. And it's rejected. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Outside Porter. A clear look for Green. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
Pass to Bamba. Wagner on the wing. Fires from deep. That shot off. So Houston will take it the other way. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 19-point game against Sacramento. Here's Wagner, defended by Gordon. Shoots a fadeaway, and Wagner gets it to go. He has 6.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
Porter's shot is off.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach. And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Marjanovic. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Back to Gordon. Over Wagner. Gordon can't hit. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Now here's Green. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota. It's Tate on the wing. His first shot coming late. Tipped.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Orlando's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Fultz against Porter. Anthony in the post. Excellent D there from Tate. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Porter. Tate's shot is off. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Back to Anthony. Pass to Fultz. Now here's Bamba. Defended by Gordon. Lets it go from the wing. Nice jump shot. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, I like when Bamba is assertive like this, showing he's got the ability to get it done.
Timeout called. Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. Rise up.
Houston shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. Outside for Porter. The Rockets again can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now Fultz. Great D that time from Porter. Tate with it. Now Şengün. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too. Making his presence felt at both ends of the floor.
Hits the J after faking out the D with a quick up fake.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Ben Carroll. Porter against Fultz. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Fultz has got 14 points for the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Back to Porter. Bamba against Şengün. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
Magic ball.
For Orlando, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Back to Wagner. Pass to Fultz. Now Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game. Here's Gordon. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Hey, you can't substitute the importance of great job concentrating on the basket. That's what all good scorers do.
Fultz is good. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Tate. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Up top, Porter. Knocked loose. Anthony with it. Now Porter defending. Pass to Fultz. Wagner outside. Now here's Anthony. Fultz finds Bamba. Here's Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Houston. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
Now here's Şengün. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Mo Bamba.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in for Tate. Martin comes in for Gordon. Matthews, he's checked in for Green. And it's Christopher in for Porter Jr. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
Now here's Anthony. 7 points in the game. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Matthews. And he jams it home with authority.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's Carter. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Kept alive. Pass to Okiki. Fultz with it. He had 16 in the win against Sacramento. Out to Anthony. Goes up again. He can't hit that time. For Houston, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Now here's Martin. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Şengün against Fultz. Anthony outside. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. Houston has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Matthews. Baseline try. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
Ross, he's checked in for Anthony.
1 shot.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Orlando has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Fultz. He's got 18. Ross for 3. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Ross has got 6.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Carter against Martin. Pass to Christopher. Shoots over Fultz. And it's Okiki with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Ross. Isaac for three. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. And for the Rockets, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Josh Christopher at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the second free throw is good. A minute 15 left in the second quarter. Pass to Okiki. And here's Fultz. 18 points for him. Here's Okiki. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. And it's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Outside Ross. Pass to Isaac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
For Orlando, Jonathan Isaac. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Isaac.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. And he's got terrific skills and a promising future.
And the Rockets making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Both free throws good from Isaac. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Matthews. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Fultz. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Pass to Matthews. It's Christopher on the wing.
Really got to respect how Fultz understands how to use his length, especially on defense, where he's able to challenge shooters.
And so it's Orlando going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Here they come, Magic fans.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Markelle Fultz really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. Markel Fultz is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Bamba in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Green, the pass to Tatum. Some solid defense from Bamba. And the Magic shooting at 45% of the game so far. Back to Ross. Pass to Banchero. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Banchero's gotten his first basket of the night.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
And here's Tate over Banchero. Jump shot is good that time.
Tate. Assisted, Jae'Sean Matthews.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Back to Fultz. Pass to Bamba. Back to Fultz. No one near him. Offensive rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
So it's the Rockets now. After the basket by Orlando. Back to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Over Fultz. Porter's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Wagner. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Şengün.
And Franz Wagner, one of the surprises of the 2021 rookie class. He had a great rookie campaign, one of a handful of terrific rookies.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Wagner wasn't viewed as an exciting selection. He's been terrific, Grant.
B.A., you know, he finds ways to contribute each game. You knew he'd be a solid shooter out of the gate, but he also has a great touch in and around the paint to be a threat inside.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Hits both from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Porter. Out to the right wing. Şengün against Bamba. Şengün passes to Green. Sinks the tray. Green's got 12 points.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
Pass to Ross. Three-pointer. And another miss by Orlando.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Here's Porter, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. B.A. KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
First one falls for him.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Porter hits them both. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Wagner on the wing. Pass to Banchero. Outside Ross. There's Fultz with a three. Knocks it down from distance. Fultz has got 21 points in the game.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire as soon as he catches it.
Porter's shot is off.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Wagner. That shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. Left side, Porter. Poked loose and stolen by Bamba. It's Ross on the wing. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Ross has got his third bucket of the night.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
Pass to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And here's Porter outside. The rebound by Ross. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Wagner. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Tate passes to Porter. Now here's Gordon. Pass to Green. Back to Gordon. Here's Green. Shoots it from the high post. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Timeout called. Houston.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Martin, he's checked in for Tate. Gordon, the pass to Martin. Outside, Green. Six to shoot. To end the run. The rebound by Ross. Ross has got 5 rebounds in the game. Moving it up. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. The 3. Gordon pulls it in.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Outside Porter. Back to Green. It's deflected.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Wagner. 4-3. He's off on that one. The Rockets go the other way with it. Now here's Gordon. Tight defense on him. And here's Porter. Back to Gordon. There's the triple. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, Gordon sends that one straight down and in from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ross. He's got 10. Anthony up top. All sorts of time. Offensive rebound. Banchero using his post moves to get the 2 points. Banchero's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, what tenacity on the boards. Banchero takes pleasure in capitalizing on the offensive glass.
Şengün finds Porter. The rebound by Ross. Ross has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this one. Man. Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Marjanovic checked in for Houston. Christopher comes in for Porter Jr. It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Christopher. Now here's Gordon. On the wing, Green. And Eric Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, the Rockets making a switch here.
Rocket substitution.
The Magic have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Now Anthony. He's got 9 to the inside. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. That gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
Now here's Green. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Ross. Here's a Kiki. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. And the Magic lead by 20.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
Garuba's checked in for Martin. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B8, and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
Gets the 3 to fall.
3.
For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Akiki. Isaac with it. Fades. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, Isaac has shown us he's got a nice jump shot. His next step in development is being able to make the hard, contested shots.
Back to Christopher. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Boban Marjanovic taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Banchero's checked in for Okiki. And a change for the Rockets. Martin's checked in. Good on both. Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Pass to Banchero. Back to Anthony. Outside Carter. Here's Banchero. Anthony right side. Right through the D for the layup. Anthony's got 11 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Pass to Garuba. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
Orlando ball.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in.
Franz Wagner.
Orlando has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Ross with it. He's got 10. Anthony outside. From the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Here's Marjanovic. He's checked by Carter. Clock at 6. From 12 feet, and that's good for 2. Marjanovic got 6 points in the quarter.
The defender is doing everything he can, but the height disparity limits his options.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
When Franz Wagner went 8th overall to Orlando in the 2021 draft, his family was ecstatic. Him and his brother Mo, teammates with the Magic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that if you're Wagner.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz is checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Tate's checked in. Free throw no good for Wagner.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Orlando has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Fultz passes to Carter. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Martin up top. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anthony against Green. Fires the 3. Here's Marjanovic. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Rockets, Boban Marjanovic. At the line for 1.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's Fultz with a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Orlando continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And the Rockets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Kevin Porter. Eric Gordon is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. And it's Christopher in a 2-guard.
This can't be allowed if you're the defense. I mean, Carter Jr. punishes you when you give him a lane like that.
Pass to Christopher. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one's off. And no luck that time either. And it's Houston's ball. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch and shoot jumper.
Fultz finds Ross. Outside Carter. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
Here's Gordon following the bucket by the Magic. And here's Tate outside. And Fultz pulls it down. The shot off that time. Great D that time for Porter. Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. It's Christopher on the wing. Covered by Bamba. Pass to Marjanovic. Shoots over Fultz. And the Rockets tack on 2 more. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Wagner, the pass to Carter. Gordon brings the double team. Back to Wagner. Lots of room. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Wagner's got 9 points now in the second half. Well, the Rockets shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Pass to Christopher. Outside Porter. Shoots over Fultz. Another one falls for Houston.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Wagner outside. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Now here's Ross.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Derek Raw. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. So for the Rockets, Şengün checked in for Marjanovic, and Green is subbed in for Christopher. And he's good on the second.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Pass to Gordon. And in international soccer, we see the worst teams relegated to a lower tier. Clark, do you think the NBA needs more consequences for losing?
You know, I don't think there are more needed, Brian, when you consider the fact that flattening the lottery odds was a step in the right direction recently. And then you think about the play-in tournament as well. I think that, too, adds a level of disincentive for losing. So right now, I think the NBA is in a pretty good place in terms of dissuading teams from losing. And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Ross. Just 5 on the clock. Free throw line jumper. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Outside Porter. Green against Ross. Gordon outside. Now here's Tate. Defense is right there. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Wendell Carter.
First team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Jae'Sean Tate. At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And Grant, as NBA players start to have more of a platform, we still hear those who say, shut up and dribble. What are your thoughts about this?
I think it's silly and it's unfortunate. And if you don't like it, then change the channel. But players today, matter of fact, everybody today has a voice through their social media channels. And it just so happens that NBA players have large platforms that reach people all over the world.
Yeah, don't expect the players to be anything other than themselves. Now here's Fultz. Ross finds Bamba. Wagner on the wing. Up and over Gordon. And it's Wagner missing. Houston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Green against Ross. Lets it fly. The Rockets again can't hit. The Magic have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Outside Fultz. Bamba against Şengün. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, guys, it's really all about focus while under pressure. Right there, Bamba shows why that's a valuable trait to have.
At the line for Orlando, Mo Bamba. 1 shot.
One shot.
The free throw off the mark from Bamba.
This half has been a disaster from the line, now shooting under 60%.
Gordon down low, defended by Wagner. The shot's good.
How about the ball handling from Gordon? Very creative, pretty tight with it, and knows how to get through the defense with that tight handle.
Bamba finds Fultz. Well, last season, Clark, there were a flurry of moves at the trade deadline. Big in-season moves are common now.
Yeah, you know, BA GMs are not afraid to make bold trades mid-year, and so much of their jobs ride on how successful their teams are and what kind of players they can acquire. So they're willing to roll the dice in an effort to hit a home run.
And so here is Orlando. The Magic have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Puts it up. Nice shot by Ross. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
The defense has no answer for him at this moment.
Well, they're trying everything. Nothing's working. He's just piling up point after point.
Stolen by Ross. He goes up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
And, you know, from one end to the other, that play was all Ross. His length can be a real factor.
Pure from three-point range.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Now here's Wagner. Left side Carter. Puts up a 3. Tate grabs the board.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Gordon from outside the arc. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Carter, the pass to Bamba. And when you're inside an NBA locker room, how important are those vets to guide a team, Clark?
BA, I can't put a value on the importance of quality vets who demonstrate day in and day out what it means to be a professional, who perform on and off the court in a way commiserate with being a stand-up leader. I mean, they're invaluable. There aren't teams that are successful in the NBA that don't have veterans that lead by example and with their words.
And it's Wendell Carter with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul.
So for the Magic, Harris is checked in for Wagner. Suggs comes in for Ross. And Hampton is subbed in for Fultz. So for the Rockets. Houston has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. And here's Washington. Pass to Fernando. And stolen by Bamba. Here's Hampton. No good. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Fernando. Covered by Bamba. Here's Fernando. On target from range.
Timeout.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Orlando calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
your hands together, fans.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Ross. Pass to Wagner. Outside Fultz. Now Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Right wing. Here's Banchero. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the play by Ross as he finishes it off for 2.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Now here's Şengün. Gordon outside. Back to Green. Over Ross. And it's Houston scoring again.
The defense had the right idea, but Green just refused to be denied. Outworking good defense.
Wagner outside. Fultz against Porter. Here's Banchero. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Magic.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And these teams meet only twice a year, different conferences, so there's a bit of a feeling out process. I thought they made good adjustments along the way and just did what they had to do against the Rockets.
Now here's Ross. Here's Suggs. Rebounded by Green. Isaac covering. Pass to Washington. Outside, Green. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And this is Washington's responsibility. So good at finding open teammates.
Here's Suggs. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Christopher. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Here's Hampton. So no problem for Orlando as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.